Mind is a beautiful thing. Yeah man, make we talk about it now. And everything will glitter a gold. What's up, my people? Hey, welcome back to the channel, The Edge of Things. You know, over on this channel, we're always on the edge, looking out for things, developing things that are already occur, right? And we talk about it to bring awareness. You know, this channel is all about upliftment. You know, we want you to be the better version of yourself or the best version of yourself. You know, I want for you to be inclusive, right? I want for you to think and think out the box. I want for you to make the resolution, but make it in good faith and act towards getting that goal, right? You know, it is never about physically hurting anyone or harming anyone, right? But more about spreading information so that decision making can be easier. All right. So with that being said, all right, let's get into why I am here. Now, I am here because I had promised you guys a video, another video, a follow-up video, right, on this whole cashless society. I had made that video. I made that video, right? It was not edited. Then I found out that something was wrong with the audio. So some of the audio was not good. So I was not going to put that out here that way. I probably would have had to voice over. Notwithstanding, at this time when I made that video, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Andrew Holness, never came out to say, yes, I confirm that Jamaica is moving towards a cashless society status. All right. With that being said, the Prime Minister of Jamaica came out and now everything is out there. So that video is now trashed for me. All right. And we're going to move on from here. Before we do that, let's big up all my viewers, subscribers, you know, from England, from same place in the USA. US is my biggest audience, but big up my viewers and subscribers from England, from Philippines, from Jamaica, right? And anywhere else in the world. If you're watching from Jordan, Egypt, everywhere, right? Blessings to you. Dubai, big up yourself, right? You don't know the thing set. Anyways, now we're gonna big up with vloggers, YouTubers, right? YouTubers connect. Big up on yourself, Team X. Big up on yourself, X Nation. Big up on yourself. Yes, brother, like say God no. Big up yourself. Zane, don't know the thing said. Oh gosh, mommy. 876 taxi driver, teacher P Downer. On a big up on yourself. Don't know the thing said. Juliana Swell vlog. Juliana Empire. Big up on yourself. A plus furniture. Big up yourself, bro. You don't know the thing said. All right, make a jump from this. So I'm going to the discussion.
Buckle up on the seatbelt and listen to this.
In the coming weeks and days, I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to.
I don't want for you to be scared. People, do not be scared. All right? There are going to be a lot of moving parts. And the more calmer you be, the less you panic, it is the better it is going to work out for you. All right. Now, this cashless thing is imminent, right? I wasn't even paying attention because if I was, I would have noticed some changes, but that's long gone now, right? Things like the NIDS, when it first came along, where did it come from? It came from China, right, to Jamaica, and Jamaican people refuse it, right? At first, we thought they were trying to get our biometrics, but little did we know that China has become basically a cashless society, right? And now Jamaica is becoming a cashless society. I don't know if you see any link in there, but I would think about the constitution, right? And the changing of the constitution at this particular time. Because if you remove the king, or yeah, if you remove England, the king, right, remove the governor general, now we are going to have the secretary of state and the prime minister, the government making most of the decision, right? As opposed to when they have to run things through to the king or queen at Buckingham, wherever it is, right? So look at this. If you get rid of the king, then who knows what the prime minister or president of Jamaica, you know, can give away to another country. And I'm not going to say who they can give away Jamaica to, or who is going to be in control of Jamaica. But let's see. We look, we see, Jamaica is indeed trouble, anyways. So, people, we are here now. We're at the crossroads. We are right at the pinnacle. Yeah, or we are at the beginning, right? We're going to go up the hill. All right, and it is going to take a lot from you guys if you want to save for anything. Now, my biggest fear, right? My biggest fear is human nature. So within all of this thing that is going to happen, right? Human nature is going to be the worst part, okay? Because we know that we tend to have a selfish thing about us, right? And we have been cultured to to individualize things. Um, we try to say, you know what, it's me, and where I am developing myself, and it is not no longer the community that is developing, you know, by each individual person doing their part. It is, I have to own a house, with 20 bedrooms. I have to own a car or 10 cars and whatnot, right? It's me. There's no more, or there are little extended family where you have mother and grandmother, children, and father and grandfather and children, right? It is more like, hey, I grow up, I get out the house and whatnot. So that's what I talk about, human nature and how it is going to affect this system. Now, think about this. You see, with a cashless Jamaica, there's going to be a lot of complications. Lot of complication. Think about when you think about glitches, when you think about AI just decided not to allow your transaction to go through when you need that food, when you need that health care, when you need all these things. Now, I do understand that it is easier for you to track criminals and stuff, and you know where people are getting their money from and stuff like that. We know that those are the positive, those are the amazing things. You it stops you from going stop you from going in at the physical line. It stop you from going into the physical line at the bank and waiting 2-3 hours. We good with that, right? Um, Easy payment, yeah, easy payment. There's a lot of stuff that is good, but when it comes down to the not so good stuff, my question is, who is going to protect the people from that, right? It is a central bank currency, right? Fiat money backed by nothing, right? It's just a bunch of zeros, you know. So who is going to protect the regular man and woman out here in Jamaica? And when I talk about protecting them from this cashless system, right? I'm talking about, for example, a man is suspected of doing something, then you could freeze his account. You could stop him from buying stuff with his own money. The bank itself, which is Bank of Jamaica, right, can now say, you know what, I am not going to do business with you. That's it. I am not going to do business with you. That's it. And this man will suffer or not, because this man probably will go do something drastic. This man will pick up to go get food, hunting and gathering, right? And then the system will come and, and that's the end of him. People, there are so many red flags, you know, and we cannot ignore them, right? So this is my recommendation to you, right? If this video made it to you, just make sure that you are building your community, you're building up your community, you are getting together, you are, you know trying to secure you know a better outcome for everyone in the community. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But Mr. John plant yam, Miss Jane plant tomatoes, Miss Sue raise chicken, and so on and so forth, right? But even the seeds and the chicken, the young chicken, it is, you know, run by a particular sector that can be persuaded, right, by the government not to sell you either. It's just a crazy number of negatives that is coming with this thing, right? And the best thing to do is to prepare your minds, prepare physically and mentally, right? Prepare physically and mentally for whatever is coming. Okay, hey, my people, this is about the cashless society that is upon us, right? And I am planning on doing a live, or a podcast about it, one day when I can clear my schedule, and then we can sit and talk, and I will call up a few of my people to support, right? And we sit and talk about this so that, we can bounce ideas off each other, right? But trust me, people, it makes no sense you worry. It makes no sense you try to get, you know, try to save your money or try to put it away. Because guess what? If it is not in the bank right now, then when this cashless system come online, you will lose all that money, because cash is going to be illegal. Trust me, they're not going to take cash anymore eventually. So if you haven't gotten it into a bank yet, just remember that after we become digital, that money will not value anything, right? So it's best if you go put it in an account and see what you can do and so forth. Buy some property with it right now, right? Buy some property with it right now. Yep. So far we gone 14 minutes. Yeah, and this is not the video that I wanted, right? But I'm still here spreading awareness, and I want for you to share the video so that other people can understand what is going on, right? The cashless society, it means that you can pick up your phone, your account is already on there, right? And you tap it on the machine and it takes the money, right? The money you just purchase, you just got goods for, right? And it will take it and you leave, right? And you can do online shopping and all that, right? So people, it is on us, and we have questions. But if you are willing, we can sit here, we can do the research, we can set up ourselves to meet the challenges of the day. People, it's a good one, right? It's good to be here, right? And we are not going to drop the ball and lose our tree. See? Yeah, man. So we say God bless, and stay abreast. Read, gain knowledge, listen, look, right? Gain knowledge. This is what's going to help you. Read, read. Be inclusive and be inquisitive, right? Ask questions, right? Do not allow, people to walk over you and then later you're gonna break a fight. No matter with that. This thing is upon us, and we know there is nothing that the prime minister can do to stop it. We know that, right? So the people of Jamaica, you are going to have cashless society, right? You have to find ways how to protect yourself, how to protect your name, how to protect your money, right? And stuff like that. We need to know if the government is going to tell us ways they are going to ways they are going to protect the citizen, from fraud, from abuse of governance, right? We we really need to know about these things before they move forward, you know. Yep. But that being said, my people, tell me what you think in the comment, right? Tell me what you think in the comment and make we run it off again. Another one. Yo, next week or next video, we're gonna talk a little bit about what we see, you know, how this present government seems to be using the military forces and why I think they're using them. Could be that, you know, there's something brewing, and they're having get used to having soldiers out there. Probably it's a military state, but we'll chat about that later, right? So, my people, later. The mind is a beautiful thing. Yeah, man, make we talk about it now. And everything will glitter a gold. Grandpa did say that long time ago. Talking about, like we say, would say this or here means to be the best version of ourselves. More important, the people who are we have to work towards that every day. The people who think is against you. Which is more important? Why are we not seeing the effort